So today we're making something delicious and incredible. We're making a lemon bundt cake in an Instant Pot. What? Say what? You could bake in that? Who knew? Genius, right? Stay tuned. Hail you cool cats and kittens. I've always wanted to say that. All right. Hi everyone. So today's a big day. It is Cristobal's birthday. So every time one of his friends come from Panama, they always bring him these lemon cookies and he is obsessed. Don't ever believe him if he ever tells you he does not like sweets, because when those are in the house, it's like literally like an ambient eater. Like he doesn't even know he's doing it. He's just in the cabinet all the time eating these cookies. So I figured I'm gonna make those cookies in a cake version. So I decided to do it in the good old Instant Pot. Why? Because I don't know if it's just America or the world is obsessed with the Instant Pot. And why wouldn't they be? It's a pressure cooker, but it has all these fun little buttons on it. Fun little fact, I literally think I've only ever used 3 of them. Also, I recently made a key lime cheesecake in the Instant Pot. It came out quite successful. The best part about cooking in an Instant Pot, like if you lived in my old apartment, but if you turned on the oven, the apartment temperature went up 10 degrees. So if you don't want to use an oven because it heats your apartment, this is a great tool for it. Also, the best part about this is I like to reference the old infomercials from like years ago. You can set it and forget about it. Also, I think that basically anybody can cook if they have an Instant Pot. If you fail at baking, then maybe try instant baking. Is it instant or insta? It's instant, not Instagram, even though this will be on Instagram. So the great thing about baking with an Instant Pot is there's tons of different accessories online that you can buy for them. How cute is this little thing? This is gonna be the perfect size when there's 2 of you, because if you make a big old cake, then guess what? You're gonna eat the big old cake. And then I have this silicone attachment, which is a lifesaver. It makes it so easy. You literally just wrap it around and then you just pull in, drop in, pull out, everything. It's amazing. So we're gonna make this cake today. It's gonna be super easy. And then of course you have to comment below to wish Crystal a happy birthday. Okay, requirements, if you got this far, then you can take the extra step of wishing him a happy birthday. All right, thanks. Side note, I will include the links to all of the accessories and the Instant Pot on my blog post, so make sure to go and check that out, as well as the recipe obvi. So let's get started. So the first step for everything is just combining the dry ingredients for this. So it involves 2 cups of flour, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda, plus 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I have them all together here, so I'm just gonna gotta love these little bowls. So now my dry ingredients are good to go. JK, I needed the big bowl for my wet ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these dry ingredients back in the smaller bowl. Dry ingredients. Now we have that separated. We're gonna move on to the wet ingredients. So for the wet ingredients, so this one is a healthier recipe. So it uses 1 cup of Greek yogurt. I always have Greek yogurt on hand and I always buy plain, because why? If you have plain on hand, it works great for baking. You know, I love my Skinny Taste bagels, and her dough recipe always use Greek yogurt in it. But then also I love to make parfaits, and you can always flavor the yogurt. You don't need to have vanilla yogurt on hand. Pro tip, we have these incredible coffee syrups that are sugar-free that we love. And so I actually we have like a maple pecan, all these different flavors, and I'll actually use that to flavor my yogurt when I'm making parfaits. It's bomb, trust. Believe, believe, believe. Now adding in 1 cup of white sugar, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, then some lemon zest. And then, as you guys know, normally I would use my KitchenAid for this one, but I'm not this time. The reason why is because I want to show you something fun that I do have. Since I mostly use my KitchenAid, I don't actually have a hand mixer, but I did get this incredible immersion blender that has different attachments, and one of them, my trusty little whisk attachment on this baby. Oh yeah, regular and turbo. So I'm gonna use that to mix it up and try not to make a mess, as I always try to do, and typically fail. I also forgot to add in my butter, 1 stick. I chose to melt it. I did not say that, I just chose it because I never soften my butter. If you're a pro baker, aka not me, you might be yelling at me, and if you're yelling at me, I apologize. Butter makes it better. And adding in the dry ingredients. Just gonna go old school, do it by hand. Yummy! Now that I have my batter ready to go, it's light and fluffy. It looks amazing. First things first, make sure you spray it and then go ahead and batter this baby up. This is super airy and fluffy. Perfect. Try to make it even. We don't want an uneven cake. That's just weird, right? Looking pretty, isn't it? So now I'm gonna put it in my handy dandy little silicone carrier case here. Cover it first with both a paper towel and then aluminum foil. Or as my father, and I'm sure many Midwesterners like to call it, tin foil. So the paper towel just helps capture any excess moisture, and then obviously the foil just helps lock it all in and keep it on there so it doesn't fly off. Put it in this little handy dandy carrying case, and then we're gonna drop it right in. But before, I'm gonna add 1 cup of water to the base layer, because that's gonna help give it some steam while it cooks. Even though there's all these super duper handy dandy fun little buttons on here, guess what? We're doing the same thing I always do, just manual. For 35 minutes. This is kind of difficult from this angle. And then, like they say in the infomercial, all right, say it with me now, we just said it, and forget about it. Forget about it. Let's let it run its course and do its thing, and let's hope we get a cake after this. See you in a bit. So the time has complete. It has gone through its baking process and released naturally, so when I move this, nothing should come out. Let's see how it looks. Be very careful because there's lots of steam. Safety first. This is where having this little silicone thing comes in super handy. Very careful. Wowza! Look at it! It looks so good and it's so cute. Got my cooling rack and I'm just gonna plop this baby out and see if this works. Oh my gosh! Wow, perfection! So while that's cooling, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the icing so we can get it glazed, looking beautiful and ready to go. If you've ever made icing before, it's literally the world's most simplest thing that's ever existed, yet it's so delicious. 1 cup of powdered sugar, and then since it's the lemon icing, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Now the recipe for this does call for 1 tablespoon of half and half, but I don't have half and half, and last time I made icing, I just used almond milk, and it worked just great, so I'm gonna do that. So just adding in the wet ingredients, and then basically whisk like hell. Won't look like it's doing anything, and then suddenly this beautiful, delicious icing emerges out of nowhere, and you're just like, hallelujah! Look at that. Now, when it comes to the icing process, the truth is you can't worry about mess, because that's how it's gonna get done the best way. I'm trying to get the icing to be even. More licking. It would be really too embarrassing for me to put my face in this whole bowl, but I'm tempted to. I did clean this table before, so I have half the mind to scrape it off the bottom underneath and put it back on top, but I'm not desperate. No judgment. Back to icing. I made a huge mess everywhere now. We don't waste icing in this house. Now I'm just gonna let it cool, and then I'm gonna put it into the cake stand and have it ready to go for his celebration time. So now that it's cooled down to a great point where I can pick it up and move it to the cake stand, I'm gonna put it in our gorgeous marble cake stand. If you did watch my video from just a couple days ago, you're gonna be like, wasn't that filled with muffins and donuts that he made? Does that mean he ate them all? All I'm gonna say is, you'll never know. All right, now let's get this cake in. She's a beaut. Now it'll stay beautiful and chic and ready to eat. Happy birthday, Cristobal. I love you. I hope you enjoyed this so much. And please don't forget to wish him a happy birthday so you can have the best birthday ever with quarantine cake.